if you're watching this on replay, please comment below so I know you've done it for accountability, and let us know how you found the session. And today we're going to be working legs. It's going to be a tough strength session, so not so much HIIT. There's going to be one cardio exercise in there. Make sure you've got your water. So you'll need a bench. Well, you don't need any of these. You can do all of this body weight only. It's totally up to you. Hi Tobias. Hope you're doing well. We're going to get started shortly on a leg session. So I've got two light dumbbells and 2 medium. Could you make feet exercises? What are you struggling with? So whenever you're training the lower body, you're working your feet anyway, depending on what your goal is. Is it possible? Yeah, let us know what you're struggling with, Tobias. Can't keep still, I'm raring to go. So there's adaptations, you know, if there's any exercises that you're like, ooh, my knees don't like this because there is a lot of lunges, there's always squat variations. Bunions, I don't specialise in that area, I'm afraid. Soles of your feet. If you've been told to strengthen, hydro, your soles of your feet, like your arch and everything, you can do calf raises, lunges are all inadvertently, lunges and are inadvertently strengthening underneath the foot as well. Volume, like lots of reps, lots of sets. But yeah, bunions are a tricky one. People, like it can be genetic as well, can't it, I hear? Yeah, I don't know tons about it, but strengthening the feet, it's like Pilates kind of strengthening exercises. Hi, good evening, good evening. So we're going to get started on the leg session. How are we all doing? Legs for strength. So there's one cardio. So if there's any exercises that you don't feel comfortable with, because it is quite heavy on lunges, this one, and it can be taxing on the knees if you've not built up that knee strength yet, feel free to go over to a variation of squats. You can do a wall sit, you can do a squat sit, nice and safe for the knees. You can do a bit of a pulse at the bottom, get creative. So first things first, lunge pulse, okay? So make sure you're warmed up before you start. How are we doing, guys? Thanks, guys, for the like and the subscribe already. So make sure you go wide enough in length and long enough, in width and length, so you've got your balance, all the way up, all the way down. Make sure you start your Fitbit and your tracker. So strength training, so there is going to be rest in between sets. Just looking for about 8 to 10. So what's that? 10 over to the other side. Try and sit on that back leg and put weight in the front glute as well. Okay, all the way up, all the way down. Sitting right in the middle of the lunge. So when you sit on the back, you're stretching the hip flex, which is great if you've been in a seated position most of the day. It's already a stretch ache. Then we're going to go into jump squats. Sitting again back. Put that down. So we're looking for a burn in here. That's when it starts to count. 5, 6, 7. And that landing nice and light on the feet. 8, 9. Whew. 10. So this is a tricep. 3 exercises back to back. Whew. Then bench squat, with or without weight. I'm going to add my medium weight, I think. So we're still recovering from that. Shoulders back and down. 10 bench squats. Leaving some in the tank because this is just your first set. This isn't HIIT training, with strength training. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Whew, any questions on health and fitness? Hi guys. Whew. So because it's legs, knackers you out fast. So we're gonna get that breath back before we start round 2 of those exercises. Let's do it together. If you're just starting, not military, no. Thanks for the compliment. I wouldn't take that as a compliment. So you can add or drop weight whenever you fancy. Whew. So we're going to go again. So again, long in length and width waist, so you've got that balance. Sit back on that back leg. Lunge, pulse. As down as far as what you're able to. Ideally just knee off, just off the floor. If you can't do that, don't worry. You're still strengthening the right muscles. Looking for 8 to 10 each side. Couple more. Oh, really good for the hip flexors and the back leg. Now, whatever you did on one side, you've got to match it now with the other side. We get to shake our legs off after. Couple more. Oh, shake the legs off. Then we're going into jump squats. So jump squats only count when it starts to burn, okay, above the knees. We strengthen all the thigh area. Let's go. We want about 10, and it gets too difficult, just slow it down, don't stop. That's how we build endurance and fitness to an exercise. I think that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. I'd love a like and subscribe, guys, whilst I'm dying. Getting our breath back before we move on to the last part of this set. Which is weighted bench squats if you can. And firing in your questions about health, fitness, fat loss. I'm a personal trainer with 12 years, online lifestyle coach, specialising in diet psychology, habit forming, nutrition. I'm a Pilates and yoga teacher as well, so back pain, relaxation, anxiety, depression, and a bunch of medical conditions. Okay, I like to use the bench. It just gives me that guide and stops me going too far down where my quads aren't completely engaged. 5, 4, then we rest. 3, that fire's hot. 2, 1, rest. Good rest. I'll answer any questions. You're very strong. Whoops, you're sweating watching me. Like, everybody enjoys exercise, you've just got to find the right exercise for you. I remember before, like, I was just roughly qualified as a PT, I remember thinking, probably the only personal trainer on the planet that doesn't enjoy exercise, until I found proper weight training. You don't have to die to change your body, guys. Thanks, Hawk Mindset. I'd love a like and subscribe. Got loads of content to help you guys on your fat loss journey. So I'm just coming off a bulk over Christmas. I was in a surplus to gain muscle, and now I'm coming into a fat loss phase. Anyone else been on a bulk? I mean, exercise can be boring. We look for entertainment in it, but do you look for entertainment in your shower and when you wash your hair? You just do it, right? Similar to exercise, we need to do it. Our body's made to do it. Give us a follow, Jeniza. Right, last round of these exercises. So if you're unable to do the reps, anything's a bonus, you know, especially if you're a newbie, even if you just do 2 of everything, that's absolutely fine. Let's go. All the way up, all the way down. Deep breaths, get the oxygen into the working muscles. And sit on that back leg. A lot of people lean too far forward, that's a different part. Like, some people do that and they're trying to target the different muscle groups, shall we say. We're not trying to do that. Stretching the hip flexor at the back to relieve any, can help with back pain. Deep breaths, squeezing that front bum cheek as you're coming up. 3, 2, If balance goes, that's a good sign it's working. It's just becoming challenging. Your brain will adjust. Don't make it a big deal. I'm in Scotland, central Scotland. Where are you? Jump squats next. Let's go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Burny. Get our breath back, then we finish this. And we finish the set. Phoenix in America. I'm an online coach as well, guys, if you need a bit of support. I mean, coaching, personal training, online coaching isn't forever, you know. I have clients leave me, come back. Some clients stay just for the accountability, you know, the support, the reassurance. That's what I do. So if you want to find out more about me and how I work, I've got loads of Instagram links on my YouTube, but give us a like and a subscribe and you'll know no bullshit approach to health and fitness. Right, last 10 of these and then moving on. Let's go. Come on. Shoulders back and down, and that can be hard, but make the effort because it's for your posture. 4, 5, 6, chest proud, 7, core engaged, 8, 9, 10, rest. Well done. Moving on. Hi guys. Right. So I'm a personal trainer of 12 years, online lifestyle coach, and Yoga Pilates teacher, specialise in back pain, anyone struggling with back pain and injuries. I love working with injuries and bringing that quality of life back to my client. Right, next 3 exercises, these are going to kill me. With or without weight, you can mix it up, you can do some sets with, some without as you fatigue. Heel elevated, so you can get a chair or sofa or the stairs. Heel elevated back leg for split squats. So this is a bit of an adjustment needed. Still getting my breath back. Make sure, just like the lunges, you're able to sit on that back leg and feel that stretch. Your knees not coming past your toes, you do that. Otherwise you've got to edge a little bit further forward, okay? About 8 to 10 reps each side. Then into jump lunges, alternating. So remember, you can adjust you can do a wall sit, squat sit, but I wanted to get my heart rate up, so that's what I'm doing. And then glute bridges with, I think, so you can do it without weight. I'm going to use the 14 kilogram, I think. Have that ready. So this is like a glute round. So we're building buns, the bum cheeks. So strong bum is a strong lower back. Ready to get started in a minute. So you might feel like you caught your breath back, but your muscles are still getting their energy back, okay? Any questions on health and fitness? So the better rest that you have, the better quality of your next reps are, but don't take the piss. Don't be resting for 5 minutes because then it's just out the window. But powerlifters, they've been known to rest for like 3.5 minutes. Okay, so heel elevated, split squats. Sit on that back leg, all the way up, all the way down, onto your toes. Woo. Not done these for a bit. I usually got trainers on as well. 3, whatever depth you're able to do. 5, 6, sit upright. 7, I'm going to do one more. 8. So a bit of restriction there in my toes that was stopping me from coming down. That's because I'm doing it without trainers on. I need 8 on the other side. 3. Squeezing this bum cheek because it's coming up. It's called mind-muscle connection. It helps you build more stronger, defined muscles. I've lost count. One more. Good. Let's feel it. Jump lunges, 10 in total. So from here, we go from here to here. But if you need to like go like that, that's absolutely fine. which is what I just did. 3, 4, 5, 6, dying, 7, take your time, 8, it's quite a balancing act, 9, 10, good. Glute bridges before we recover. So I'm doing weighted. You don't have to. Let me make sure you can see. Whew. Hips up as high as you can and down. Squeezing your bum cheeks. Pause, squeeze and release. Engage the core. My thighs are still recovering. Really place the weight of the dumbbell into your bum cheeks. Got any questions on health and fitness, guys? So the glutes are the strongest muscle group in the body. So they need lots of reps, lots of weight, lots of sets. Hi, Fiolo. Dying here. I'm gonna do that set again. Hi, Tiger. I'm in black here. It's just what I chose. Favourite's white, even though it's a nightmare to keep clean. Any questions on health and fitness? Thank you for the likes and subscribes. Really appreciate it. Just resting until our next set. Feeling it in the quads. Right. Round 2. So if you started on the right leg, this time start on your left if you can remember. Whoa, 1. Sitting back, chest proud. 3. Trying to get as big a depth as you can. 4, I'm going to go to 6. 5, because I really struggled with them. 6, jump lunges. Keep your questions coming, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, it's that foot that seems to be really tight in my arch. Rest. Get your breath back. Hi, Annie. To get fit, or at least get abs. Is there any tips for that? I've got loads of tips on my YouTube. So you want to build, the abdominal muscles are just like the same as every other muscle group. So they require progressive program, so getting stronger. So if you did 10 crunches one week, try and go for, and you just managed the 10th one, go for 12 the next, or 11. Those are your personal best, so chase those, Annie. Make sure your protein's high, and you've got 2 types of fat that cover the abs. Subcutaneous, subcutaneous is stuff that you can see and grab, which isn't harmful, it's just not pleasant to see. And then you've got visceral fat, which is the problem, and that's underneath your abs, which pushes your abs out. So there's 2 types of fat. One works with a calorie deficit, the other one is an improvement on your nutrition and HIIT training to make sure you're nice and fit. Well, thanks very much, Georgie. Okay, jump lunges. Down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Left some in the tank again there. Onto glute bridges. 1, another 10, 2, 3, 4. 1 second up, 2 down. 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 more. 10. Good. Soon as well, we're going to take advantage of these nice warm muscles and stretch them off when we've done. Rest, and then we're going to our final 3rd set of these exercises. Today was leg day, and I just came in from walking the dog. Can't see me moving again tonight. Good for you. Actually done now, Piolo. I've added loads of lunges into this leg session. Thanks guys, thanks for the support. No babies tonight, kids free, kid free workout. So I'm enjoying it. Not being interrupted for every 5 seconds or distracted. We're going to go on to our final set. Shake off your legs if they need it. Make sure you've had a drink. And then we go. 2. If you've not done this amount of exercise on your legs before, leave some in the tank, okay? So a couple of reps and see how you are tomorrow. And make sure you're getting your protein, because you're stimulating the muscle here to grow, but then we grow it and build it with protein as it moves in for the repair. 2, 3. Let's take your time. 4, 5, 6, and then alternate lunges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm looking forward to a pigeon pose after this. And then glute bridges. Whew. Need 10, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Rest. And then we're moving on to a new set. So grab a drink. Tiger. I was literally thinking, was it this week or was it today? Nobody's asked me about BCAs next, because someone was asking me about a supplement I'd not heard of. Yesterday, I digress. So I was thinking, so branched chain amino acids are a marketing scam. First of all, they don't have, and this isn't just my opinion, this is from the body of research, right? First of all, they don't have your calories in the sides, unless they've changed that. But if you're calorie counting and you're a small woman, that's going to bring you into a weight gain and a calorie surplus. If you're having BCAs every day, it's like 50, 40 calories a scoop, right? Which it all adds up, especially for women. Secondly, it's exactly the same, if not more beneficial, just having a protein powder. BCAs are actually like hair from and animal nails. I shit you not. Any questions on health and fitness? I'm British, yeah. I'm in Scotland. Where are you all from? Answering questions on health and fitness. So I'm a personal trainer of 12 years, online lifestyle coach that works with clients all over the place, online, and I specialise in diet psychology and habit forming and nutrition. And I'm a Yoga and Pilates teacher. I specialise in back pain and injuries, rehab to postnatal mothers. Okay, single leg glute bridge. So we're back on the floor to start. Single leg glute bridge into step ups. Can you guys see that? Yeah, right. So this is where the option comes in for carrying dumbbells. It's totally up to you for the step ups. Step ups predominantly load the quad, right? But if you drive and really dig your heel in to the top, like so, and squeeze the bum cheek and the hamstring, you're using them muscles as well, okay? So we're starting on the floor. Let me just put another log on. Logs are burning. Whoops. It's a fire hazard. There we go. Okay. Single leg glute bridges. You can of course do the double again with or without weight. So legs straight up in the air, or you've got a bend, but keep your hips up and they should be level. As high up as you can, and you keep in tension in that single bum cheek where the legs touching the floor. 8 to 10, but if you're a newbie, even 4 is going to stimulate the bum cheek to grow. Same again, other side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it's quite common as well to get cramps in that position, so have a play around with your foot placement. Whew. Right, step ups. Single leg, landing on a soft leg, soft knee. So driving with the heels, squeeze the bum cheek, landing on a soft knee. With or without weight. Chest back. Sorry, shoulders down away from ears, chest proud. I think that's 5, 6, 8, over to the other side. Try and not lean into it. Let the muscles in your leg do the work. 4, 6, 7, 8. Now, do you feel one leg more engaged than the other? Because that can happen as well. Mind muscle connection and things can be better on one side than the other. That's why I like to do unilateral exercises. Any questions? We're just resting whilst we do another round of this superset. Any questions on health and fitness? And then, with all these nice warm muscles, what we're going to do next is work on flexibility. Has anyone got any flexibility issues or goals this year? So I'll go live. I'm going live tomorrow morning with a HIIT class with MetaFit. If you want to join me, it's body weight only. Just get that heart rate up. Yeah, my shoulder from the bench. What have you done, Kerry? Right. Single leg again. Looking for 8, 10, 4, 6, 7, 9, 10. Up to the side, 1. Really squeezing that bum cheek. 3, 5, 7, 9, 10. And into step ups. So if you started on the right last time, do the opposite this time. 1, 2, 3. Final set, guys. 4, 5, 6. Going to 8, 7. 8. Over to the side. 1. I'd love a like and subscribe, guys, if you want a no bullshit approach to health and fitness. And I'll learn a lot. Here to teach you what I know. 6, 7, 8. Good. Rest. Then we're going into our stretching. Deep breaths. Any questions on health and fitness? Fat loss, building muscle strength, tone. Back pain is common as well. I actually had a gentleman message me directly on my Facebook page last night after my live, and he was saying he's damaged from a car crash, his C6 and C7, and there's a bit of nerve pinching going on, but what he did say is some exercises relieve the pinch, like the tingling sensation in his fingers and stuff. So I was giving him advice there and pointing him in the right direction. Because when you've got an injury, you've really got to find out what works best for your body and what feels nice, and get to know what feels nice and what feels good, like stretches. As soon as, like, if you've never done a stretch before and then you do a stretch, it's kind of like this is really uncomfortable and shitty. But the more you stretch, then you start to think, oh, this is actually quite nice. Then you get the benefit of it afterwards as well, and you're just more mobile. So yeah, the body's always giving you feedback. Okay, so we're going to stretch off next. I'm just going to put these dumbbells back. But have we got any questions on health and fitness, calorie deficit? I've seen a lot of coaches giving out nutrition targets, like working out people's calorie deficits. I might do that one night. Yeah, I could give like hundreds and thousands of people a calorie deficit target, but the trick is sticking to it, you know, and not making it as hard as possible. That's where the skill comes in from yourself and the coach. Okay, so let's get into a pigeon pose, okay? So we're just going to come down onto the mat, bending at the front knee, other leg straight back, and you should be sitting in the middle of the mat, chest proud, shoulders down away from ears, and deep breaths. So at first you might feel like, because all the muscles are tight from exercise, you might feel that you're not really feeling anything just yet. That's fine. You need to be patient and wait. Deep breath in, and exhale, and with every exhale, big long exhale, your muscles are going to start to get the message to relax and release, and this is where we move into the stretch and build on flexibility. So many people don't stretch, and you're fine if you're in your 20s, early 20s, but towards mid-20s over, then you start to pay for it. So if you're not being pulled out of the stretch at all, you want to increase the stretch. This is for the outer hip and glute area. Also hits your hip flexors, so really good if you're tight here. So you can bring this foot up a little bit more. You can also come down onto your elbows. Deep breaths. Good. It's all in the hips as well, okay? So push your hips into the ground and feel that subtle increase in the stretch. Again, it shouldn't be painful. And if you do have a tighter side, spend a little bit extra time on that side to balance it out. Because a mistake a lot of people make is, I'll just manage the same reps, the same stretch time for both sides. But it doesn't catch up like that, unfortunately. Push your hips in. Good. And then we're going to move over to the other side. Again, settle in. You won't feel much benefit at first. It takes a few seconds. I mean, you can stay in these stretches for a couple of minutes each side, yin yoga, sometimes you're in these stretches for 6 minutes and you're still making progress. The body keeps the score, the body holds tension, the body holds tension in the muscle, tensed muscles. So if you've been super stressed, whether you realise it or not, your muscles hold that tension around your shoulders, get to know your body. Do you tense up? Your posture changes. And this is one way to release it. So is massage. Deep breath in. Good. Hopefully you feel yourself increasing in the stretch now. If you've got any questions about stretching, I'm so here for it, because I think it's a really interesting topic. It's not spoken about. It's another component of fitness that's long and forgotten about. Unless you're a yogi, then you're going to enjoy stretching and understand it. But if you're a strength trainer, you're kind of just going to brush over it if you're lucky. Good, deep breaths. Then from here, we'll come onto our bellies into Sphinx. So feet together, squeezing the bum cheeks, elbows directly under the shoulder, chest proud. So see that movement in my shoulders then? Don't want you like this. Shoulders are engaged and pushed down into the mat. And I want you to start to allow yourself to feel that back bend in your lower back. So because the muscles are nice and warm, it's a good opportunity to work on back flexibility, mobility, fluidity of movement, reducing stiffness. And again, you need that exhale, guys, not like, I don't want to like sound boring, but every exhale, slow exhale, leads into more of a stretch. If you want to increase the stretch, you can go into Cobra. Keep them bum cheeks squeezed and clenched to protect that lower back. And this is stretching the anterior, so the hip flexors, the lower abs, and it's counteracting all that back bending during the day's sitting and driving. Shift your hips back into child's pose. Just waiting for that stretch sensation to disappear. Then back into Cobra. Back into child's pose. Then we're going to go into puppy pose, which is a nicer, you know, if you find Cobra or Sphinx quite intense, you may enjoy puppy pose a bit more. So this time, your hips stay over your knees and your arms come forward, forehead to mat. Deep breath. Good. I'll tell you something, I never used to be able to get my chest on the floor for puppy pose. So right now I'm very happy, that's definitely an increase. We're going to stretch, so if anybody's got back pain, this stretch is amazing. If you're able to get into it, I've said it before, you can use bolsters, pillows between your knees, underneath your knees, whatever your body needs. But if you're able to get into this stretch, it really pulls and lengthens all the muscles and tendons in the back. It's so nice. So coming onto your semi-supine position, and you can just pause for a moment and just notice how your body feels right now, and hopefully more loose. And the changes might be so subtle, you just know there's something different, but you can't put your finger on it. That's fine as well. Shift your hips over to the right, knees over to the left, arms out to the side and settle in. And you just waiting for your body to get used to this new position you've put it in. And observe where's tight, which areas. So I'm feeling it here. If you've got a desk job, you might feel it here. If you are quite tight in your glutes, hamstrings, you might feel it here. If you want to increase the stretch and add more weight and intensity to the lower back, you can carefully take your time extending that top leg, hand underneath the knee. Now your shoulders should stay and remain on the mat, connecting to it. If it's not, don't progress it just yet. And you're just going to body scan. Just go through your body and noticing any muscles that are switched on and tense. You're just going to relax them with a deep breath in and a slow exhale relaxes the muscle. And then you end up sinking in further to the stretch. So that's what your deep breaths are for. Inhale will bring you out of the stretch a bit, but then the next exhale sinks you further. Good. And just enjoy that stretch. That's mild discomfort, it shouldn't be painful. If you've got any questions on back pain, I'm your girl. I'll answer them in a minute. When you've had enough, bend both knees, use the weight of them to come back into semi-supine and pause. And just take a moment and enjoy that stretch sensation. You can feel it go, but on one side of your body just feels more stretched and happy, doesn't it? If not, keep doing it and you will, promise you will start to feel the benefit. You just may not have anything to compare it to yet if you've not done it before. Next, we're going to shift our hips over to the left, knees over to the right, arms out to the side, settle in. Deep breaths. Good. Now, body scan. Where's tight on this side? Is it roughly the same area? Do you feel anything? If you want to, you can increase on this side if your body wants to, or you may not want to. So again, your shoulder should be flat and imprinted on the mat. And ideally, your foot should be able to touch the other side of the floor. But it's just something to aim for if not. Deep breath in and slow exhale as you sink. Good. Keep trying to relax the muscles around the pelvis area, the hips. Just think this is you getting rid of all the tension and stress from the day that's built up in the body and tensed you up. You're just releasing it right now. That's what you're doing. Good. When you're ready to come out, bending both knees. Coming back into semi-supine and pause. Good. And then we're going to come up into the seated position. I'm going to answer any questions. So I'll scroll back and catch up here. Moderator's on. People are liking my accent. Don't hear that much. Thanks, Ali. Just catching up on the comments. Any questions? Thanks for the likes and subscribes, guys. I have my girl do the same poses. Good one, not heard that before. They say it's not good to stretch during the workout, only before and after. Good luck, good for back. Wow. Good. So has anyone got any questions on health and fitness? On stretches? Just gonna get my can. What about nutrition? How are we getting on with our nutrition this week? Oh, you're getting blocked then, bye. Oh, sometimes it's like I'm in a school ground. I was doing yoga poses, so I got an influx of wee fannies. Grow up. Well, they probably are about 12 years old on here, aren't they? Any questions on health and fitness? So I'm a personal trainer, yoga and Pilates teacher. I specialise in nutrition, back pain, rehab, postnatal care, so rebuilding the pelvic floor and women bringing their bodies back after babies, building muscle. Is this drink carbonated? Yes. It's the ashwagandha. I've had a very stressful week. My car broke down. And ashwagandha definitely gives you that instant gratification of, like when you've just exercised, actually, it's like a big deep breath. But this isn't the ashwagandha KSM66. It's the extract and it hits differently. I'm 35. Yeah. So I've just trained legs tonight. I've uploaded a few shorts this week, one on menopause, getting into different diets as well. Keto I've just released. Or should I say my moderator has? I'm 34, 35 even. Good, higher protein vegetables. Sorry, I don't understand the question. No, there's no stevia in this. Stevia doesn't agree with my gut, by the way. Can't have it. And the other sweeteners don't either. And I can't stand the taste of sucralose. It's the worst sweetener. I feel like it's bubbling in my mouth when I eat it. No. I try and stay away. Oh, it does say with sweetener, but it doesn't say which one. Mango and yuzu flavour, lightly sparkling kombucha drinks. It's your good microbes. It's like having a yogurt. With B12 vitamin, ashwagandha extract, and with sweetener. This is what I had. I did ask Colin and Babbitt, like, how can they just say like they have a sweetener in it but doesn't say which one? But I would hope that it was stevia. Any questions on health and fitness? Fat loss? How are we doing? Has anyone like set goals for the new year? Yeah, it's quite quiet tonight, isn't it? But I'm really happy with that workout. It seems to have loosened my back off. That's why I love lunges. I think they're so good. I'm really pleased that I got into that puppy pose. How much carb post-workout? That's not really, yeah, you don't really need carbs. Like, I've stopped eating for the day. I had my dinner quite late. I normally like to have it at 5 o'clock, but I had it at about 6. And I won't eat again. This is just like a chill reward after this. Make sure you're rewarding yourself after a workout. I've already done a workout, guys. Got any questions on building muscle, tone, back pain, injury rehab? Cornelius. You sound like a vampire. That's an awesome name. Right, guys, I love you and leave you. I mean, I'm on in the morning at 6 a.m. with a HIIT class to get us moving. It's going to be upper body work. We're going to bring in some plyometrics as well. So jump exercises, keep it challenging. I'm going to add some pull-ups as well, maybe. Right, guys, have a wonderful evening. I'll speak to you soon. Thanks for the support. Bye.